You sold your house, paid off that huge mortgage, and expected your credit score to skyrocket. But when you check your report, it's actually dropped. What's going on? It feels completely backwards. You just wiped out the single biggest debt of your life. So why would the credit bureaus penalize you for it? Before you panic, you should know this is surprisingly normal. Let's break down why this happens and why it's not as bad as it looks. Credit scoring models are complicated, and when you close your mortgage, two key parts of your score can take a hit. First is your credit mix, which makes up about 10% of your score. Lenders like to see you can handle different types of credit, like installment loans, mortgages, and revolving credit cards. When your mortgage is gone, your credit mix looks less diverse. The second reason is the length of your credit history, which is about 15% of your score. Your mortgage was likely one of your oldest accounts. When it closes, the average age of all your accounts drops, which can cause a temporary dip in your score. Now for the good news. This drop is almost always small and temporary. For most people, the score recovers within a few months as you continue to manage your other accounts well. More importantly, even though the mortgage account is closed, its long history of on-time payments stays on your credit report for up to 10 years. Lenders can still see you successfully paid off a massive loan, which is a huge plus for your financial reputation. So, while the score takes a small technical hit, the proof of your trustworthiness is stronger than ever. Your score will bounce back on its own, but you can definitely speed up the process. First, keep making all your other payments on time. Your payment history is the single most important factor, making up 35% of your score. Second, use some of the money from your home sale to pay down any high-balance credit cards. This lowers your credit utilization ratio, which is 30% of your score, and can give you a major boost. Third, hold off on opening a bunch of new accounts right away. Every application can trigger a hard inquiry, which may knock a few points off your score. Give your score a few months to stabilize first. Finally, check your credit report in a few months to make sure your old mortgage is correctly marked as paid in full. Mistakes can happen, and you want to be sure your smart move is reflected accurately. And honestly, the easiest way to do this is with a credit monitoring service that gives you your full credit report and alerts you if something changes. That way, you don't have to keep guessing. You can actually see your progress. I've added a link to one I trust in the description below. So, will selling your house boost your credit score? The immediate answer is no. In fact, you'll likely see a small, temporary drop. But that's just a short-term quirk of the scoring models. What really matters are the long-term wins. You've eliminated a massive debt, improved your debt-to-income ratio, and freed up a ton of cash. Those are huge victories for your financial health. The minor dip in your score is a tiny price to pay for that freedom. With a few smart moves, your score will be back, and likely even higher, before you know it. Have you sold a house and seen this happen? Share your experience in the comments below. Thanks for watching.